I'm going to show you how to set up a modal overlay in a Figma prototype. So I've got an example of a Photos app here, and I'm just going to duplicate it down. And I'm going to start by going into prototype mode, which is up here on the right. And I'm just going to grab these three dots by double clicking into it and drag out from that blue plus icon a little noodle. And here, instead of navigating to this new frame, I'm going to change this to open overlay. Then I can change the position to be manually positioned, and I can see this preview here. So instead of it being centered on the page, I'm going to try and get it exactly where I want. And then check close when clicking outside. And then from this menu, I'm going to grab the bottom option, again, drag down. And again, we're going to change the action. Instead of navigating to, we're going to change it to be open overlay. Check this close when clicking outside, but also check adding a background, and we'll leave the position to centered. So I'll show you what that looks like. I'm going to click on my main frame and press Shift Space on my keyboard. And this opens an inline prototype viewer, which we can drag and move around. And if I click here, I get my little menu. And if I click delete all photos, you can see I get the centered modal dialog. Let's look at another example. So here I've got an example of a drawer element. And again, I'm just going to click on the button which I want to open the drawer, click on that blue plus and drag to this other frame. I'm going to change the action from navigate to open overlay. And this time we'll see I want it to come from the bottom center. So I don't want it to just appear in the middle of the screen, but I want it to come up at the bottom center. So that's what that looks like. But I think we can make this look a bit better with a bit of animation. So if I click back here, I get back to my interaction settings, and I'm going to change the animation to move in, and we'll set the direction to be up. So it moves in from the bottom. We'll just leave the easing settings as they are. And then now we've got this lovely drawer which animates in, and then you can click above to close. I'll just show you one more thing here, which is closing it. So if I double click into this little X, over here in the prototype menu, I can add an interaction this way as well, and tapping that will close the overlay. So I can just choose the action, close overlay. When I preview this, you can see clicking that now lets me click on that close icon and it closes back down. Let's look at a third example. So I'm going to change my prototype setting to just not have a device. And here what I want is for after a few seconds, email dialog to pop up. So again, in prototype mode, all I have to do is click on the plus for that whole frame to my little email overlay. We'll change that action, so instead of navigating to, it's open overlay. But what we'll do is instead of the trigger being on click, we'll choose after delay. So now I can give a suitable amount of time, maybe 2500 milliseconds, which is 2.5 seconds, and we'll have it centered, set the background to 40%. We'll just have it dissolve in and make that a little bit quicker. And now when I click to see this, you can see after 2.5 seconds, I get that email dialog appearing in. I'll leave a copy of this example file so you can go in and make all of these yourself. However, I do think using Figma's prototype mode is now no longer the best way of doing prototypes. You might have noticed when I clicked on some of these, this Center Figma Make button appears. And in my opinion, in 2026, this is absolutely the way you should be making prototypes. So I left a video about how that works up here, and thanks for watching.